Sponsored by rxcardclub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 85% on prescription drugs. rxcardclub.com, Vaginal Discharge Color Guide. Vaginal discharge color and consistency can change, and its meaning can depend on whether the discharge is red, brown, white, clear, yellow, green, or pink. /r/n/r/n Most vaginal discharge is normal. Sometimes, certain colors may indicate a problem that needs treatment. It may be important to have a healthcare provider diagnose your condition, especially when discharge occurs with itching, odor, pain, and other symptoms. /r/n/r/n Westend 61, Getty Imagesrnrn From puberty, the body begins making discharge. This is normal, a sign of healthy development, and means menstruation is on the way soon. /r/n/r/n Vaginal discharge is a fluid that comes from the vagina. Discharge helps keep the vagina clean by removing dead cells and bacteria from the vagina. /r/n/r/n Discharge may vary across the menstrual cycle. During ovulation, the discharge may be slippery or thin, a bit like the consistency of egg whites. /r/n/r/n After ovulation, the discharge will become cloudy, white or yellow. Shortly before a period, the discharge may become thicker and white. In the days just before and after a period, discharge may be colored red or brown. /r/n/r/n In some cases, a discharge color like gray, yellow, or green may indicate a problem like an infection. /r/n/r/n Red or brown discharge can be due to a number of causes. They include /r/n/r/n Sexually transmitted infections also may lead to red or brown vaginal discharge. /r/n/r/n In some cases, the discharge may appear black. Black discharge can be normal at the start or end of your period, or during postpartum bleeding. It can also be a sign of a problem, including an STI or even vaginal bleeding due to miscarriage. /r/n/r/n White discharge from the vagina is normal and healthy, and can happen every day. Some people may find the amount of discharge they have can vary from day to day depending on the time in their cycle. /r/n/r/n White vaginal discharge can be caused by /r/n/r/n Yeast infection is one of the most common vaginal infections reported in the United States. Symptoms of a yeast infection include :r/n/r/n Yellow and green discharge are abnormal and may be indicative of an infection. Types of infections that lead to vaginal discharge can include /r/n/r/n discharge that is pink may be due to /r/n/r/n Gray discharge is abnormal and can be indicative of bacterial vaginosis, also known as BV or Gardnerella vaginalis. It can be spread through sexual contact. /r/n/r/n The infection may be accompanied by a discharge that is white, gray, and/or has a fishy odor. BV may also be accompanied by itching or a burning sensation in the vagina. /r/n/r/n Clear discharge is normal and can be experienced at various times throughout the menstrual cycle, notably during /r/n/r/n There is no reason to try and stop or prevent normal healthy discharge. This is an important part of vaginal health and keeps the vagina clean. You can prevent abnormal vaginal discharge by /r/n/r/n Anytime you are concerned about your health or are worried about your discharge, you should speak with your healthcare provider. Specific symptoms to discuss with your provider include /r/n/r/n You should immediately call your healthcare provider if you have vaginal discharge accompanied by :r/n/r/n You should also call if you have discharge and think you have been exposed to an STI. /r/n/r/n Vaginal discharge helps keep the vagina clean by naturally removing dead cells and bacteria. /r/n/r/n White or clear discharge is generally considered normal, unless accompanied by a foul-smelling or fishy odor and unusual cottage cheese-like texture. Yellow, green, or gray discharge usually indicates an infection. /R/N/R/N red and brown discharge varies. It may be due to your menstrual cycle or menopause, but it can also indicate infections or other conditions. Similarly, pink discharge may be due to menstruation, but it can also be an early sign of pregnancy. /R/N/R/N if you are concerned about your discharge, or have questions about your health, you should speak with your healthcare provider. /R/N/R/N, rxcardclub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 80% on prescription drugs.